Oh, yeah. What's up, people? It's Twisted Tunes Day. Do you recognize that? It's a new one. We got a new one. We're going to get right into it, all right? We are live everywhere. It is Tuesday. All right? All right, all right. How are we doing? How are we doing? We got a new fog machine. Who wants to guess how long it's going to last for? I'm going to guess 1 month. Just like the last one. All right. Now, as you guys might have just heard, I just kind of converted the song Heaven to guitar and piano and synth. I'm not going to act like I have it perfect by any means because I haven't practiced it at all. I just did it right before this show. So if you guys want to hear me butcher this really famous song, we're going to do that here right now, all right? We're going to start from scratch. And we're going to work on it right now. Right in front of your face. Everything's live, raw, and real, so I hope you guys are ready. Normally I do like a bit of an intro, right? So I'm not giving people much time to get here and watch me make this from scratch. I'm sorry about that. So if you watch the replay, you'll get to see it. Maybe we'll play it twice during the show because a lot of the times when I first do something, this is going to be the first run through. It'll definitely be raw and not perfect, which is what makes it fun. But yeah, I think it sounds pretty good. Like, for the first run through, I had to convert it from a bunch of crap that just doesn't work, man. So you got to realize, like, I think it sounds pretty good. All right, so got it on guitar, got it on keyboard, got it on all the things. Let's get it like going, right? Just ripping the melody. All right, let's get it going. Now, we're going to start from scratch. It's kind of a shame, you know, maybe I should have waited a second to get some people in here with like a little intro, but like I said, learn this stuff 2 seconds before the show. So if you hate it, remember, it's real as it gets. It's right in front of your face. If you love it, then let me know because we're going to build this thing from scratch, all right? Drums, synthesizer, guitar, looped, live, mixed and remixed right in front of your face. I am not a DJ. I don't use backing tracks, but this is a very famous techno song. And I'm probably going to butcher it because, like I said, I learned it within the hour of, like, right before this show. Converted it over from synth into guitar and vice versa, back and forth, you know, made my own thing. So it's July 28th, Twisted Tunes Day. I hope you guys are ready for this as people gather around, and everybody will probably get here right as I get the song fully built, and then they won't even care. All right, here we go. Starting from scratch. Watch me build. Here we go. Starts with a 4 on the floor. You guys know this one? Maybe. This is the first time I've ever played this in the history of this show ever. The first time I've ever really played it ever. I did one basic kind of test of some of it. If I butcher it, get real, it's real and raw, all right? So it's kind of fun to butcher things. I'm not going to lie, because in a world full of fake phonies and backing track garbage, I'm sick of it, dude. I'd rather sit here and ruin things than just have this polished crap, dude. Anyways, here we go. Starts with a kick, all right? 4 on the floor, all right? We're going to see where this goes. Like I said, I barely have this one figured out, so it's going to be jam session. Here we go, guys. All right, love you all. Happy Tuesday! Happy Tuesday! Who wants to hear a new one? This is a new one, all right? So if it sucks, remember, it's real as it gets. I'm about to start looping. Here we go. Happy Twisted Tuesday. Starting with the basic 4 on the floor, all right? We're gonna see where we go, all right? I hope you like this. Here we go. Like I said, I barely have an arrangement for this. It might be a mess, but it might be good. This is your first time anyone's ever heard this. It's even my first time, kind of. So I don't know. We're gonna find out. The basics, right? We got nothing yet. I'll show you a little taste of where we're going, and we're just gonna sing. All right? It's a huge melody, right? So. You guys hear where we're going? All right, let me add the lead here. There's pieces here. Let me piece them together, all right? Like I said, brand new in the books here. We'll just see. One more time. Like I said, brand new arrangement, brand new one. Figured it out 5 seconds before the show. So if you hate it, it's brand new. And if you love it, it's brand new. Literally 5 seconds ago, converted it from guitar to synth, back and forth, figured it out. So don't really have much of an arrangement other than, you know, it's brand freaking new. Like as new as it gets. It's like I just made a baby in front of your face. So if you hate the baby, what's wrong with you? Whatever. All right, let me mark that because like it does it in 5-minute increments. I want to make sure. All right, what do you guys think? I know it's still half baked a little bit. All right, first ever though. First ever time. What do you guys think? First ever? First ever? First ever? right. All right.
When baby, you're all that I want. When you're lying there in my arms, I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. Oh, baby, you're all that I want. When you're lying there in my arms, I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
All right. First time ever playing it ever in my whole life. So there you go. Yeah, we'll do some Metallica and stuff. You realize I just figured this song out on keyboard and guitar 5 seconds before the show. So like, literally right in front of your face. There you go. So new arrangement, new ideas. Obviously, that's the first time playing it through. I'd like to play it again because I just made it 5 seconds before the show. I didn't even literally witnessing me unhashing that. I converted it to guitar and then keyboard. And there's a couple different ways. Like I still didn't even do that. Where you? There's something definitely there, right? But we got to play it a few more times. You can't just play it right before the show and then think it's going to be good. So Whatever. I challenge you to learn songs on both instruments and then just make stuff up right in front of people. You don't know. You can't. That's right. Good luck. All right. Anyways, we're gonna keep moving now. So that's a new one. We'll keep doing that one and adding it and doing it and making it better. All right, we're gonna keep moving now. So happy Tuesday. See, it's raw and real. Work ideas out in front of people. This is not just some concert. This is a creative space. Those that know that we improvise and make stuff up on the spot. I could just come in here with backing tracks that are fully sounding already good and done and not do crap in front of them. Like 99% of TikTok, right? I'm not doing that. And that's why you can tell, because it's raw and real as it gets right in front of your face. So, should we keep going? You know what I hate is that this is, to get good at stuff, what you got to do is like play things a million times. So like the consistent version of myself, like the insistent version of me wants to play that 8,000 more times to try to get good. But we're going to have to move on, or, the show's going to get annoying because I'm just sitting here doing that, But to be honest, that is all I want to do is that one bit, because, you ever just learn a new thing and you don't have it down, so you just want to, that's how you get good, right? Oh, well. All right. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Don't make me play it 500 more times, because I will. But I just literally learned it 5 seconds before the show. I think it's pretty good considering, go look at all the ways that people, you gotta do a lot of converting to make that one work, because there's a lot of weird crap out there as far as references to how to play that song. It's like, I don't know what those people are thinking, but here's my version. You know what I mean? And that's usually how it is really like crazy trying to make your own stuff sometimes. All right. I'm going to mark that. All right. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Let's try to actually get subs now. Where's everybody at? Nobody's even here on YouTube yet. No, or they were scared away by the new version of Heaven. Is Heaven too soft of a song for you guys? The point was to convert it into something metal. Now I'm doing it with the references to the original version, but what you got to realize is, like, we can keep adding to that, right? Like, if you give me time, I'm trying to make it sound like the original first, and then you get heavier. But with the right chord structure and stuff, that song's gonna be a banger. That's my thoughts on it, at least. All right, let's keep going. Now, we have a few more new ones, right? But we're not gonna play all the new ones that we've done recently. But we got Money. We got a bunch of new ones, but we're gonna get more into more rock and stuff. Happy Tuesday. Double tap the screen. I might reset TikTok. Because I got this theory of dude, it only cares about 5 seconds. like it's kind of annoying, and it like well, here we'll reset this. All right. It's weird when people think you should play actual songs. What do you think an actual song is? Do you think like Skrillex songs? Do you think that's not like that's like what is dance music to you if you think that's not actual music? You don't know anything. What is that? You know what I mean? What is African tribal music to you if you think it has to have a formula? Like you must be an insane person. What is classical music to you if you think it has to have some stupid formula? You don't know anything, right? It's like, are you having fun or not? Right? That's freaking weird, dude. Thinking you have to have a formula makes you a psycho. That'd be my suggestion, right? Yeah, I don't know where everybody's at. Yo, you want me to play something like Buried Alive? You mean not actually play anything? You want me to use a fake backing track? Did you know about that? Maybe you should look into that a little more. And I'm actually a fan of him, but I'm not gonna lie. You know, go look into it. Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I am one of the elves from the Lord of the Rings. We call me the Lord of the Strings. The Lord of the Streams. The Lord of the Strings. You are correct. Yes, that is what we do. That is what we do. All right, let's get going. Yeah, there's not a lot of people here right now, but I'm not early. You want me to do pirates? Unsaid Flounder wants pirates. I like pirates. I don't know why you blocked that guy who said I'm one of the Lord of the Rings people. I am one of the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, we're going into subs only mode, even though, you know, we don't have that many people here. I can already tell people are weird. And I was watching other streamers earlier, and they're having the same problem. So apparently America is an angry Tuesday for America. I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't know what to tell you, but don't stop taking it out on other streamers. It's crazy. Cheers to everybody. All right. So I hope you liked my initial test run through heaven. All right. All right. We could probably do pirates, I guess. I don't care. All right, we'll wipe this. And we're going to go. All right. Oh, man, I have the fog machine. Man, and now see, like, yesterday, or not having the fog machine for a couple episodes. Look. How long do you guys think this thing's going to last for? We got a brand new fog machine. It's going to last for 2 seconds. That'd be my guess. We're going to try this new thing where we reset the TikTok stream every 30 minutes to see if it actually works. Because, like, you know, I'm sick of the weird way that thing works, dude. I'm like 2 seconds from quitting TikTok entirely. It's a waste of time, dude. Not going to lie. I don't understand what I'm doing over there at all anymore. Eminence front? What? Frankie Valdez says a man in eminence front, the Who. Eminence front from the Who with a $2 super chat. I gotta be honest, man. If I'm gonna play a Who song, it's gonna be one of their most famous ones, and I don't know what that song is. You gotta realize if I'm gonna convert stuff into stuff like what I just showed you, Heaven, right? Like I take the world's most famous songs you've ever heard ever, and then I make them wildly different, okay? So that's what's going on around here. I'm not going to play, like, the 10th most famous song by a band that, like, if I even played the most famous song, a lot of people from the new age wouldn't know. I love 80s and 70s music like crazy, right? But you have to play the most famous 70s song of all time, and not so that, like, the younger generation can get it. That's what we're doing here. Like, you get what I'm saying, guys? So we convert, like, old songs into something new, so, like, older people can get it and younger people can get it. That's kind of what's going on here. I don't know if people seem to get that. And yeah, sometimes you take these obscure songs and you can make them sound like your own. There's that too, but all right, we're gonna do Pirates, which is my own little, like, arrangement on. It's not Pirates of the Caribbean. It's more just a pirate shanty song, right? So. This one goes out to all the pirates in the chat, all right? Double tap the screen. I don't know where everybody is. Usually Tuesday is a pretty good day for me, but then again, like, there's a lot of people copying what I'm doing these days, and so, you know, I feel like what happens is we got a lot of people stealing my stream times and clogging the format. So that's what sucks, guys. We're trying to get to 90,000. So I hope you guys will try to be a part of this, you know. What is this person saying? What is Joshua? What are you talking about? Are you promoting some other person? I'm gonna, like, kick you out of here. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm not here to take crap from people today because I've seen some of the streams that are getting crap from people, so it's been pretty weird today. All right, because I was watching somebody else and it's like, it's weird what's going on. All right, we're going to just do Pirates. We're going to keep going. We were trying to get to 90,000 subs. All right, so double tap the screen, all right? Let me know where you're at. Yo, Joshua, you want to explain yourself, or is that some weird reference to some person who's not here? Because I'm just going to kick you out probably. If you don't explain yourself, let's look at what he's doing. All right, yeah, we'll just mute that person. All right, all right, sub it up, everybody. We're going to try to end this stream with at least 500. Okay, that's the goal for right now. I wanted to get this show to 90,000 by the end of the weekend. To be honest, I really wanted to get to 90,000 by the end of July, but I know that's like a psychotic, impossible task at this point, so we are not going to probably be attempting that. Be nice to end the weekend with it. If we can't do that, I don't know. I'm not going to overly push myself, but I also know that, you know, we have to keep the momentum building in order to get to 100,000 by what is now the current goal is to get to 100,000 subs by the end of August. And I think that's realistic, but, you know, you can't get overly confident because we still need 15,000 subs, and that is a lot of subscribers. So everybody double tap the screen. And on TikTok, it'd be nice to get anybody to follow. So you guys, there's a big number here right now. So you guys should follow so that you can follow the best place, because this is a stream that's going to get 100,000 sub black. and eventually TikTok's gonna figure it out. All right, I'm going to make it from scratch, all right? We're going to do a pirate shanty, okay? So all the parts. Are made from scratch, all right? Live looping like no one in the world, all right? Like nobody in the world, all right? We don't use backing tracks around here. We got no roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads. The only roads we need are Randy roads. Yeah. All right. Everything starts from scratch, okay? Watch me build, okay? We're just going to start with a 4 on the floor with a clap. We're going to start with a kick, and then we'll start with a clap, and we're going to just make pirate music. Who wants to be a pirate? You ready? Let's do this thing. Add some claps. Are you ready? ignorant. Where are the people at, dude? Where are you at, YouTube? All right, guys. We are going to keep moving. We are going to keep on moving. I don't know where the people are. Tuesday afternoon's usually pretty good for me, but yeah. Well, it's unfortunate because, you know, I thought we were going to get 100,000 subs real soon, right? But at this rate, past couple days have not been good, guys. Where are you guys at? It's weird to have 85,000 subs, but then, like, they don't show up. That has always been pretty weird to me, right? Because, like, you have 85,000 subscribers. How are there not at least 1,000 people in the room right now? Not one of these subs comes from anything else also, by the way, guys. I did not get a single subscriber doing anything. I had 444 subs before I started this stream show. So, like, you're all here because I have a live stream. Yeah, 85,000 is huge, and they're all from live streaming. I did not post a video that went viral on YouTube ever. Not once. So I never, ever once had, like, a subscriber from any other reason, is my point. Which is crazy. I guess YouTube just doesn't tell people that I'm here. Sometimes, I don't know. It's been an hour, so people should know. You don't realize that I'm on a time schedule, man, so. Nah, afternoons seem better in night times. Yeah, YouTube is sketchy. That's why you guys don't get is like why I come in and grind my butt off is because I want to get 100,000 subs, and sometimes things are up and down to the point where I fear, you know, you could get completely cut off, dude. You know what I mean? Yeah, MW3 Solo Fun says, I was subscribed and didn't know you were live. Well, there you go. Yeah, I've been hearing that. So, guys, remember, I'm here around like 2:30 or 3 p.m. Central Time, okay? And around 11 o'clock Central Time. So 3 o'clock or so Central Time and 11 o'clock Central Time. So afternoon and nights. I don't know where you're from, but that's what you need to remember. I need to put that in my description because I didn't always do the afternoon shows, but now I'm just probably streaming too much, but it works, you know, and I work my butt off, and you might as well, like, you know, now that I'm full-time pro, might as well just be here as much as possible. But man, oh man, I'm trying to just grow this show. Like, all I want to do is get 100,000 subs. So that's why, like, when people wonder why I'm frustrated, it's because I'm, like, in here grinding. And then you get all these, like, you know, I don't know, just people trying to copy me, sadly. That literally just, like, try to do my stream time and do the exact same thing as me, and it's really annoying. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I'm trying to not give up, dude. It's hard, dude. It's hard. I'll be honest. I'm tempted to quit on TikTok. I'll be honest. Like, YouTube, I at least have some hope, but TikTok, like, it's so weird. It's just because, like, I keep seeing, like, these people that suck, bro. TikTok's algorithm favors stupid people that are not Not to sit and talk crap, but I think you guys know, like, it's very dumb. It's frustrating to be somebody that works crazy hard and have no respect from a platform that I pour my time into. But I don't think they pay anybody. I don't even know why anybody's doing it. You know, I think they lie to the younger generation that they think they're going to make money doing that. And, like, even the top creators on TikTok don't make any money, dude. Like, the only way to really make money is to have a monthly membership club, right? But TikTok takes 50% of that. So, like, you know, you might get something out of a membership club, but that'd be about it. Yeah, the effort isn't appreciated. I agree. And then the thing is, I don't know. I don't know what to change, you know? I should see the Chinese. Chinese what? It was better when China owned it, to be honest. Let's get real, right? Like, TikTok kind of worked better then. Thank you, Tabitha. Yeah, well, I love Google and YouTube, so I will never not. Google makes a lot of money off of me. That's why this show works. So those that super chat this show, YouTube gets a percentage, and that is how my show works. But you notice we don't have a lot of super chats, and the show doesn't do well, right? So that's the problem. It's directly correlated. It's kind of crazy. All right, we'll do the trumpet song next. We'll do like one more riff on the pirate thing. And I'm sure talking crap about the platforms doesn't help, but like, I'll be honest, I get frustrated when I see, thanks, I'm glad you love the guitar. Thank you. Through the Fire and the Flames, you know, I have a clip of me doing that like 5 years ago. I haven't like ran through that. You know, I can do like, I don't know it anymore, dude. I mean, I don't remember the lead at all, dude. You know, obviously you just want me to play fast, and that's fine, but... All right, shut up and play! That's what they say. Whoa, I just missed a phone call from something. Hold on. Oh, I don't know what that number is. Don't call me unless it's for, so you're going to give me money. Use that business. You got money for me? People trying to call me during this show. Kevin with a $5 super chat says, head up, wind at your sales. Yeah, keep those sales blowing. Yeah. The problem is, dude, like, we're trying to get to 100,000 subs, and I can tell what may happen, dude, is we build this platform, and the problem is that I'm like the guy who's leading the path, like the biggest thing on YouTube, right? Like, as far as YouTube live streaming guitar players go, I have the highest streaming numbers ever, right? Like, you can look, and nobody's getting hundreds of thousands of views, right? And the thing is now, like, what I've done is I've created this thing that all these people like are copying, and they're copying me embarrassingly so at the times and the moments I'm like, there'll be people from England copying me, and it's like, dude, you're in England. Why would you base your life on my time frame? Is so annoying. Get a different time frame and things will work better. You know, like there's people like you can literally stream at different times and everybody's time frames will line up better. But if you copy me exactly, then we're all overlapping and we just ruin each other's careers. And it's weird because, like, as a full-time pro, the problem is my own bubble could be burst by too many stupid people filling in the holes at the same time. And I really worry about that. Like, you might think, okay, there's a million, billion people. Maybe we're fine. And maybe if I get enough subs, I might be fine. But as you guys said, the subs aren't like, they're not obviously telling them. Telling the people that are subbed to me, so that's not good. Mr. Does Music, thank you with the $2 super chat. Just remember who was the first almighty ruler of YouTube live stream vertical live streaming. It was me, and it will always probably be me unless somebody starts getting 250,000 live stream views. You know, but it doesn't really matter what you did, you know, last month, right? It's all about what's going on right now. And that's the reality is I'm in a desperate hurry to get 100,000 subs because I want to get there before the 2-year line. But ultimately, right, you'd think 85,000 subs is massive and that you'd be like this unstoppable force. But it's kind of annoying to me. I don't know. I get frustrated sometimes, you know. I think you can tell. Which I don't know whether I need to chill out or whatever, but oh well. Should we just play Heaven for 10 more hours? Because that's honestly like I got a new song and I'm excited to do that. All right, we'll do one more rip through of this. Now we know the fog machine's going to work for 5 seconds. Who wants to make bets on how long the fog machine works? Here, how about this, guys? Do you think I'll get to 100,000 subs before the fog machine breaks? Hey, you think I'm cool, man? I'm glad you think I'm cool. Thank you for the gifts and stuff. You should tell more people on TikTok to follow me because it's like annoying that like I'll get like 15,000 views and get like nobody following. It's really annoying. Thank you for the other $1, Mr. Does Music. All right, we're gonna wipe this. We're gonna wipe it and move on. All right. All right. All right, we had a request for the trumpet song, and we can do that. We'll do that. It's a banger. People like it. All right, happy Tuesday. We're trying to get to 90,000 subscribers, so if you could sub it up and tell everyone to sub it up, that would help a lot. We have hit a wall, and I am not excited. I am getting kind of nervous, man, because, 15,000 subs, we've done that in the past 28 days, but if we hit a wall and people don't support the show by throwing money in and being here, we are not going to get there. I'm not going to lie, so I'm pretty worried. I'll be honest. Now, again, it's just a couple bad days, whatever, but, I wanted to do it by the end of August. So let's, we got to get to 90. Let's not let it happen, right? Let's not hit a wall. All right, here we go. So there's this is a famous electronic song that I have a really cool looper version. It's made from scratch. I don't use any backing tracks. Everything's made from scratch. All right. Live looping like no one in the world, all right? And if you see anybody doing these arrangements, they're copying me, and that has been a thing I've actually seen people doing. You guys know my version of Hell's Bells, dude? I saw somebody totally ripping me off with that, and I wanted to call them out. Because that's the problem is, I am a big channel on YouTube, right? But on TikTok, I'm not. So I've seen these TikTok people stealing my arrangement concepts, and it's like, you know what, dude? I have proof of that. I saw somebody going viral for one of my concepts, and it makes me annoyed. You just think I should call people out? Because that's the problem is, when you make an arrangement, the genius behind this stuff is not playing them. That's what people don't get. The composition is the smart part. When you make a loop and you make have a cool piece of music, it has nothing to do with how hard it is. The composition is everything. And the same thing goes with any song, not just live looping, just in general. People that are AC/DC songs are simple or something. It's you couldn't make that. You think you can make that, but you can't. That's the thing you don't get. You think you can, but do it. Go do it. You don't. That's what you don't get. So beautifully simple, perfect arrangements. That's where the skill is at in all forms of music. From live looping to giant, massive 50,000 people stadiums, okay? People don't get that, though. You think the arrangements have to be complicated. People don't like complicated, man, and normal people, all right? They want tangible. But anyways, all I'm saying is I have seen people, it sucks. It's weird, right? Because that's part of the thing is you become a big deal. You get enough views, and then people are going to copy you, but the problem is copying you is people are so not creative, bro. You might as well be AI. The lack of creativity, you might as well be using AI if you're going to steal so badly. And granted, I'm about to do a cover song that's pretty close to one of the songs, but they don't even play it from scratch. So I'd argue I'm not copying it because they're DJs. And DJs don't perform anything, so it's reality is my version is more real than what they're doing. So, that's the truth, right? I'm just saying, spitting facts, though. Dude, if you're going to, get your own bits, bro, it's crazy. All right. I didn't mark the show. Hold on. I got to make sure. Okay, we did pirates. That's got to label that as pirates. Okay, we're going to go from scratch. We're going to do trumpets, okay? Boy, oh boy. We're going to have to grind extra hard. That's what it comes down to, dude. Reality is, man, my rise to 100,000, I am never going to be given anything easy. Have you noticed that? Anybody that thinks any of this is easy, it doesn't matter what phase we're on. YouTube's algorithm is only going to favor me when I do 100 billion hours. Isn't that crazy? So like if I want to get 100,000 by the end of August, I'm going to have to like live in here. You can tell already, right? Because this hour-long show, like they're at this rate, like, you know, the goal is to get to 500. This should be easy, guys. 85,500 should have been a piece of cake. The thing is, if I wanted to get to 90,000 by Friday, which is the end of July, that was the original thought in my head. We would have had to get 1,000 subs a day, but we're not. We can't, dude. We haven't even gotten a. Look at how hard it's getting, dude. That sucks. It makes me frustrated. It makes me want to break stuff. I'll be honest, because it's like, come on, dude. YouTube, I've gotten 85,000 subs from live streaming. I think you could show me to people. You should be ripping those numbers, dude. Like, there's probably bigger channels than mine, but I doubt from live streaming guitar. All right? And TikTok seems to favor just shutting off and resetting. Like, I feel like I got to reset one more time. Every time I reset, we give people, it's like every 30 minutes, just reset the show. All right. Here we go. This is a house song from scratch, all right? Drums, synthesizer, guitar, looped live, then mixed and remixed on the spot, all right? This is a very famous song. All right, hopefully, man, I don't know if that's the right. Let me check something. Make sure we're good. Make sure we're good. Yikes. All right, here we go. I was just checking something. All right, we're good. Everybody good to go? Let's get this thing done. Here we go. Made from scratch. No backing tracks. I'm not a DJ. I'm not using backing tracks. This is made live in front of your face. Double tap the screen. Throw some money at the show if you want to help this thing work. We are trying to get to 90,000 as fast as possible. Hopefully that'll help generate this place to get to 100,000. We are currently on the road to 90,000 right now, which will hopefully be done soon enough, and then we got to get to 100. And the road to 100 should be fun. That's the hope. But if we don't get to 90 quick enough, it's not going to be fun. I'm not going to lie. So, because 90 to 100 should be like, you know, just all celebration of the thing, right? I want all of August. I want to get to 90 and have all of August. And we're not going to get to 90 by the end of July, unfortunately. So it'll be sometime in the first week of August, which then we're not really going to be able to celebrate as much. Like I said, all of August, if we could just have like that be a party of getting to 100,000, it'd be fun, wouldn't it? That's what I want to do. So sub it up, tell everyone, and we'll live the dream, dude. All right, here we go. Starts out simple, but just watch. We're gonna... Basic drums, right? 4 on the floor. Are you ready? Double tap the screen. Will the fog machine make it till we get 100,000 subs? We're gonna find out. The Cyberpunk King is here. We're taking over the world, all right? They're never gonna stop us. Let me put a baseline on it. So that this show works out. All right? Give me all the money. How else is this show going to work? You got to give me all the money. All the money. All right. You guys ready? All right, let's loop it up.
speakers go to war. Ah, the mighty trumpet, bring the freaks out to the floor. mighty trumpet bring the freaks out to the floor.
From scratch, all right? No backing tracks. I'm not a DJ, I don't use backing tracks. It's all made from scratch, right in front of your face, live looping. So if you like it, you better follow, all right? You better follow. Sub it up. Man. YouTube, where you at? Let's go. Subscribe. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right? Let's go. I will stick around for another hour. Very disappointed in this Tuesday afternoon. I'm not going to lie, from you guys. So you guys should do something about it. I don't know. Tell people. Share the love, guys. We were supposed to get to 85.5, and I know I have little goals, but I know that, like, if we don't keep the momentum moving, we're trying to get to 100,000 subs around here. We are currently in the middle of the 90,000 sub rally. Not looking good, man. Not looking good right now. You guys need to change the momentum. Change the momentum, people. Let's go. All right, let me mark this. All right. By the way, man, according to Social Blade, the website Social Blade that tracks everything, we just crossed into the top 2,000 music channels on YouTube. We are now in the top. I am now in the top 2,000 music channels in the whole world. In the whole world. In the whole earth. In the whole world. Think about that. Every artist that ever lived in the history of mankind is on YouTube, by the way. So think about it that way. every artist in the history of the world. And Social Blade has me, I'm like just crossed above 2,000. So I'm like 1,900. I'm like 1,994 or something. But considering every artist in the history of the freaking world is on there, not that Social Blade is the all be all of everything, but I will be honest, when you ask AI things, it references Social Blade. So therefore, if AI references Social Blade, then you probably should, I don't know. Kaz just gave a 20. Thank you, Kaz. I appreciate that. W's for Kaz. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that for helping the algorithms and all this stuff, man. That should hopefully help some of this stuff. Very slow day. Don't get that. Don't know what's up with that. Don't know where everybody is. Don't know why people aren't trying to, dude, it kind of feels crazy because the closer you get to 100, you think people would want to gather around, man. This is the place. But is it like people want to be in a place that's smaller than this? Is that what it is? I don't get it. Hello. Who? You deleted your message. You said, what's up? I don't know. All right. You want Bon Jovi? I don't have any Bon Jovi. What's up? Not much, man. But hey, thank you, Cause, for the $20 super chat. No, people are working. You don't get, the show, as a person who's done this a million billion times, go look at my other Twisted Tuesdays and then tell me that has anything to do with anything. People listen to this show while they work. It's the best show to listen to. It's a safe for work show. We do really great on Tuesday afternoon. Traditionally, the biggest show of all time was on a Tuesday afternoon. Just so you know. 225,000 views on a Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday afternoon. Afternoons are the best for me. Yeah, exactly. People work and listen to the show. It doesn't require a lot of, attention to be listen to the show while working. You know what I mean? You just have to turn it on. Well, I'm glad there's people that think we're going to get to 90,000 by the end of the week. Just so people can make note of this. I don't know anymore. So I don't know. The last couple streams do not give me confidence that we're going to do that. I will go on word of right now saying I don't think we're going to make it to 90,000 by the end of the week. But I'm going to make a clip of that, and if we do it, then that's great. If we don't, well, I feel like we're on pace, but the goal here is to get to 100,000 by the 2-year anniversary of this show, which is September 18th, right? But I'll be honest, we are on a faster pace than that. I want to do it by the end of August because I have a lot going on in my life. I have a haunted house, right? I am inside of a haunted house in Merle Hay Mall. And if we can get to 100,000 subs by the end of August, that would give me time to create a Halloween experience of some kind. But if we don't get there, the end goal of my life has nothing to do with that. I used to be full-time haunted house person, but this is a more likely career path than that is. So, but if I can get this to 100,000, then I might be able to switch gears. But it's gonna, it's crazy because that's what stresses me out. So if you guys wonder why I'm stressed out about the times and what's going on, the mall is going to build a hockey rink in this location, and I'm going to have to leave. And I have a haunted house that I built in here. And if I'm going to open it or whatever I'm going to do, I have to decide that. And I'm going to have to decide that by the end of August, which, if we don't get to 100,000 subs, September is when a lot of people open their haunted houses. So you got to realize, I'm frustrated because I'm not going to start building a haunted house if I don't get to 100,000. That's the only thing I care about. Because that's the next step of this is I'm just going to be a rock star. So, either way, right? I may just go on tour or something. I don't know. That's what it is. M*1309 says, play Dyer and Gray Yukon. I don't know what any of that is, but thank you, M Star. Nice for the $5. I don't know what that even means. I don't know what that is. Dear Durengray Yokon. I don't know. Thank you, Kaz. Thank you, M Star, for the super chats. I don't know what that is. I don't know if you think I'm a DJ or if you think like that's a song I should know. I can tell you that in the United States that probably nobody knows what that is. So maybe that's something from some other country. And if you think that's, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But thank you for the $5. You got to realize I'm a live looper. And I don't know what that means. So thank you, though. All right. Let's keep just rocking out, all right? I may end up doing Heaven at the end of the show just because that's a new one and I got to like practice it, and I'm just going to practice it in front of you guys, which did not start the show off that great. And I got to pee too, I'm not going to lie. Let's get this thing to 400. Coca-Cola is so bad for you, but it will give you sugar and energy, not gonna lie. And it'll make you super overweight. Okay. Oh my god, I gotta pee. What's the next move, dude? Some metal? I wish I knew what that person was even talking about. Does anyone even remotely know what Dur and Gray Yokon is? Dire and Gray Yokon? What does any of that mean? Does anyone else in the chat have any clue what that means? Japanese rock band. That's what I would assume. Yeah. Okay. I love Japan. Japan is one of my biggest dreams of places I want to perform at. P first. The problem is we're not holding much of an audience anyways. If I leave, they're all gonna leave. Dragula. I've tried to look into what to do with Dragula, and like live looper wise, Dragula has like a lot going on, right? So trying to break it down into a live looper version of Dragula, I have never really cracked that code. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pee. Let's get those other 4 subs. Come on. All right. I'd like to end this show with a minimum of 85,500. We are not moving very fast anymore, man. That sucks, right? Because we were getting at least 1,000 subs a day, so it's gonna take forever to get that last 15 if we do this, man. Right? You got to think, like, we got a month. It's almost the end of July. I want to do it by September 18th, but I don't want to have to do it by September 18th. I wish YouTube would work with me here, man. I sell my soul to this thing. More than most people, which is also part of my point, is that like there's a lot of rookies that go live and are just totally waste of data. You should like have to get it should be like street performing where you have to apply for a license, bro. Because I'll be honest, like so many people are just like amateur, just waste of data and money and everything. It's so stupid, man. I can't stand it, you know? Like some of these people, I don't know. Like if you've ever ever applied for a street performing license, like in Savannah, Georgia, you have to do auditions. Plus, many places in the world, like where it's like pro, you have to like audition. I auditioned in Savannah, Georgia, and got a street performing license. Okay, give me the 3 more subs. Let's go. We're gonna get 1 more. No, it's not how it works. You guys don't seem to understand. I gotta leave by 5. That's not. It doesn't pick up. It doesn't pick up. The afternoon's usually good, and then you do a night show. Work when people work, they listen to the show. That's what you don't get. Thanks, that one guy. Haven't you been here before? You just subscribed? I've seen you before. You just subscribed? That's kind of weird. Man, what a shameful show, guys. We only got 12,000 views in 2 hours. What happened? This is the worst show in a million years. Every stream gets 1 billion views. Yikes. This makes me disgusted. We're never going to get there, dude. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, God. All I do is kill myself for this freaking dream. I don't think you guys get. Have you ever sacrificed so much to try to be a YouTuber? Like, you don't understand. Like, I am by far sacrificing way more than anybody that's ever freaking doing this. I don't care what anybody else is doing, dude. Like, I have killed myself for this dream. Like, nobody's business, okay? So, it's crazy to me sometimes. And then I have these other people trying to show up and like steal my people, you know? These other streamers that try to go in the chat and then they just think it's fun and games to me. And it's like, nah, man, I am not, like, you know, it's fun and games, but also like it's my entire existence now. I literally make a full-time living doing this, so I don't think it's as funny as some people that are just like wasting data, filming nothing. All right, what's the next move? Oh, here's a guy in the chat promoting his stream. That's what I just said. I don't appreciate that, so let's see. All right, well, you're not on your channel that you stream from, so I don't care. Yeah, you spent $10,000. You think that's a lot of money, bro? I think you got to realize that's not very much money. You know, if you added up my entire existence in my life, $10,000 is not even getting you in the door, dude. Just renting this space that I'm in the mall, $10,000, bro, you didn't even get started. Like the space that the studio that I'm in, per year, how much you think it costs? I'm in a studio in a mall. Like, it's not, you don't even understand. So, like, you know, you don't even know, man. Thanks, Megan. I wonder what you blocked. Yeah, I bet there's some weird people over there. I could see that. Thanks, Megan. Oh, I'm trying to see what I wanted to see what he said. Yeah, you know. Oh, that's twice you've deleted my comment. I was trying to be helpful. Like, as if, like, you know what they're saying, right? Nothing, almost, guys, literally 100% of comments are never helpful. Like, unless I'm asking the peanut gallery for advice, like, it's always negative crap, right? You know what I mean? Like, when they think that you think you're helping me, you know what you're just going to say is, like, whatever you're saying is stupid. And not only that, again, you're talking to somebody who has had dozens of streams in the past couple months, over 100,000 views on YouTube. Okay? So, like, your advice almost is zero importance in my life. And you're also talking to somebody who's gotten 85,000 subs on YouTube doing this. Almost no one in the world has anything they could say to me that would actually mean anything. And yeah, you can have all the TikTok followers you want, bro. That's not the same thing as YouTube, and we all know that, right? Everyone knows this. So if your advice comes from TikTok experience, have fun with whatever that is. It's not the same place. YouTube's the holy grail. We all know this. Anyone that creates content knows this. There's no cooler place. So when the TikTokers try to tell me what to do, it's like, yeah, all right, cool, bro. And how many subs do you have? And a lot of times you'll find that people that have million subs on TikTok have like 10,000 followers on YouTube. And it's kind of funny with that, huh? But I'm kind of the opposite. I got 1 billion followers on YouTube and nobody on TikTok, so I don't know. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, people are just angry. I know. Yeah, they're weird, right, Megan? I don't get it. Good thing we got Megan over there moderating, because that's nice. I wish there was a way. I thought there was a way. Let me look here. They still don't have just a quick way to do like the... Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to check something. Whatever. All right, we're just going to keep going. I don't know. Looking at settings here. All right. Smoke on the water. You haven't done that one in a while. The amps be amping and the opes be open. Yeah, you just gotta hide these. Dude, you gotta hide those people forever. Like, you realize that guy's like a bad guy. You know. You don't know my life. I have stress on me that I am trying to achieve goals. Do you know anything about that? Probably not. If you're in my chat saying mean things to me, you probably have never achieved anything. That's 100% fact, by the way. If you're like a troll in a live stream chat, you're definitely a poor loser, right? So, like, let me know when you've accomplished something. Do I know the song Not Like Us? With a $2 super chat from Ward Group, WRTB Group. I don't know what that, WRT Group with a $2 says, do you know the song Not Like Us? It sounds like something I've heard, but I would not really know. Yeah, you guys just gotta start blocking all these people that are being weird, man. Like moderators, I know you're like timing people out, but like some of these people, you just gotta kick them out. Forever. You're all gonna be kicked out, so if you're gonna complain, you think I'm complaining, read your comment and then think about it, you know, telling me what to do. All right? You're all gonna be kicked out, so don't do it. You'll never be back. Yeah, you're all getting... We're going full on kick out mode, all right, YouTube? Like all my moderators. Anyone being weird, kick them out. Kick all of them out. That's what we're going to start doing right now. Because, like, you guys seem to think you're on my side by complaining in my chat about me. You're not getting the point. We're going to kick you all out. You'll never be back. You won't even know you were kicked out. That's the funniest part about it. You get muted forever. And you think you're talking to me, but you're talking to nobody. You're just yelling into a void, so... Yeah, you're all gone. Just keep hiding them, man. Yeah, hide them all. Don't talk in the chat if you're going to say weird crap because you're about to get kicked out. We're going into hardcore mode, right? So there you go. All right? Because, like, these people seem to think that they're helping me by criticizing me. And how do you think you're on my team by acting that way? Let me give you my advice on how to be a professional live streamer from Guy in the chat. Okay, thanks, Peanut Gallery. Yeah, I'm sure you'll really have a lot of success. Yeah, we play Crazy Train a lot. Yeah, you guys get it, right? Like, my mods get it. Like, who cares? We don't need you if you're going to criticize me. Like, your low-level advice does not help me, right? Telling me you don't like my attitude does not help me at all. Thanks, man. You really got me. You get it. You're gonna make you. That really helped me. I bet my everything's gonna be better now, right? Get out of my life, bro. We're just gonna kick you out because you were useless, right? So, all right. Anyways, yeah, Ozzy's been gone for a year. I know. We've It's sad, yeah. Yeah, no holds barred mode. See, you guys get it. Yeah, just get rid of those people. We don't need those people. All right. Let's keep going. It's 4:20 here in Des Moines, Iowa. All right, do you guys think this fog machine will make it till we get 100,000 subs? Who knows? Who knows? Rest in peace to those people in the chat that think that they can say anything to me and not get kicked out. Normally we're pretty fun, but you got to realize if I'm not feeling good, you're not going to help me by also telling me I'm not feeling good. Like, you're like, oh, he's not happy? Let me point it out more. That'll make him happy, right, guys? M Star with a 5 says, wish you the best in your profession. Thank you with the $5, M Star. Thank you, M Star. All right. Well, whole lot of Rosie. Pulp Fiction. Sunshine of Your Love. These are the songs. Which one do you want, guys? Walk. Walk was kind of yelled about earlier. You guys want Walk? Lava Chicken. Mama, I'm Coming Home. Whole lot of Rosie. Or I can do an original. Yeah, Rip and Tear by Mick Gordon, I know, right? Doom Slayer, you want me to do my Doom? I usually try to take tips directly through YouTube because YouTube makes money off of it, and that's, if you wonder why my show is so successful, it's because YouTube takes 30%, and because they're making money that they never would have made money. I'm pretty sure that's the key to everything. So if you want the real secret, the reason my show is more successful than most streamers ever is that I've managed to get super chats that have made YouTube money, so they suggest me. That is my theory, at least. Yeah, but I do have like PayPal and stuff, but ultimately, yeah, I just tend to want YouTube, even if they are taking 30%, but they're giving us the service, right? How else would we do this? There's no other way to do this. I love YouTube, so it's fine. You know, they're giving me a platform. They're giving me the algorithm. So that's my thought on that. Twitch and TikTok take 50%, by the way, just so you know. YouTube only takes 30. You go to TikTok, they take 50. You go to Twitch, they take 50. So right now we're in the heyday, man. So hopefully they don't ever change that, because that'd be really brutal, you know. It could be worse. It could be way worse. Which is why I save my money like crazy right now. All right. What did the chat say? Do you really you want me to do Doomslayer? You want me to do my Doomslayer? Original. Whiskey Wish wants an original. Walk. Walk. You think walk? Oh, I bet the dog's going crazy. I forget. Original. Walk. All right. Walk. 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 Yeah, I'm trying to save. I'm trying to save so that if I do anything fun, then I'm not going to be desperately poor, right? I have a little pile of money, but it's not like a pile when you look at the life, right? Apple takes 10% if you buy super chats from Apple. Yeah, if you do anything, you purchase anything from Apple, they take 10%. But it doesn't take it from my end. They take it from your end. So before it even gets to me, they take 10%. So you'll notice if you give me $10, it's not going to be $10. It automatically lowers it. So it does it before it even gets to me. So what I'm saying is, if you want to give me super chats, don't use an Apple device, okay? That's a really good piece of advice, is go on your browser, go on a desktop, computer, go anywhere else other than an Apple device if you want to pay me super chats on YouTube or anywhere ever. They take 10% all the time. They probably take 10% when you do PayPal as well. They just take 10% of all transactions used through their store. So like the App Store on iPhone, it doesn't matter what you're doing, they take 10%. But if your plan is to give me $1 billion, we can do PayPal. Anyways. Walk. Yeah, the money movers are getting greedy. I know. I fear that because I've been managed to become a full-time professional at this, thanks to so many super chats and memberships. But if they raise that 30% that YouTube takes, or something else happens, my entire, I'm doing okay, but everything in the world is getting more expensive, right? And then if they take more percentage, everything's going to sink. Like, I am in a spot where I'm okay right now. I am trying to get to a spot where I can get rich. You can get rich doing this, right? But that's why I'm on Twitch and Kick. So if you want to go on Twitch and Kick, I do that too. They actually pay you to stream. These other places don't pay you. Yeah, we're in hardcore mode, so don't be weird or we'll kick you out. All right, we'll do Doomslayer. That's fine. We do that a billion times. That's the only problem, is we do it so much that it's kind of just getting old for me. Some people don't want to hear it. I don't know. All right. So those that know, the original Doom theme song is based on Master of Puppets by Metallica, okay? So what I do is I revert it back, and I do like Master of Puppets meets Doom. And yeah, so that's what we'll do. All right. So I'm going to wipe this. We're going to drop it one more time. We'll drop it one more time. All right. All right. All right. All right.
The bass and the tweeters make the speakers go to war. Ah, the mighty trumpet bring the freaks out to the floor.
Are you ready? Hit the floor. All right. We're going to stream for like 30 more minutes. The goal was to get to 85, guys. Or 85.5. So if you guys could rally people together and try to make that happen, I'd appreciate that, dude. I would open up the chat to non-subs only mode, but I think people I don't know, guys. What do you think? I know the mods are really good, but I don't know. The chat is so toxic. I can't do it. Mods, what is your thoughts? Anybody? Keep it shut off. Yeah, just keep it in subs only mode, because even subs only mode, you got people that we probably got to kick out. All right, well, okay, I'll leave it open. Okay, well, we'll open the chat for a second. Everybody, it's going to get real weird. It's already weird, even with subs only mode. So, I know it's not just my chat, because like I said, I watched other streamers earlier. It's like people have something wrong with them today. I get it. I guess I don't get it. I'll never understand a person that does that, by the way. Like, you realize, being a troll in my chat means you're just like the gum on the bottom of my shoe. Like, you are obsessed with me, in a weird way, right? Like, you're just, the lowest thing on the, I don't know, you're on the bottom of the shoe. You know what I mean? It's it's being a troll in somebody's chat is, the strangest thing I could ever imagine. I don't know. Okay, all right. So we got this thing. I'm the cyberpunk king, right? And everything's made from scratch. And we're going to do this thing where the original Doom theme song is based on Master of Puppets, okay? So everybody always says Master of Puppets, right? But what I like to do is the Doom theme song. The original Doom theme song meets Master Puppets, so it's not none of those, and it's all of those, and it's just this unique thing, all right? So, everybody double tap the screen and subscribe, all right?
Doom Slayer. I am the Doom Slayer.
Let's try to get this thing to 500 subs by the end of this show, all right? I'd like to end it at 5 o'clock, but I feel like I'm more worried about the sub count than I am the actual time, but we'll see where everybody's at. All right, everything's made from scratch, live looping. Watch me make this whole thing right in front of your face. I'm not a DJ. I don't use backing tracks. This one's pretty metal, and this is kind of what cyberpunk music is in my world, all right? So, all right, watch me build this thing. Here we go.
Doom Slayer. I am the master. Doom Slayer.
Here we go. Start simple. Just more cyber. You ready? This is where the
Doom Slayer part comes in. Doom Slayer.
everybody, okay? There's plenty of fog in the room, so the fog machine definitely works. It's certainly not broken yet. Man, oh man, though. That other one breaking in less than a month has me just thinking like, this thing. Why are they always such pieces of garbage? Why are fog machines garbage? I just need to hire a hot goth babe with a big vape. A big old vaping hot goth babe just blowing smoke like a dragon. That's actually what's happening. That's what you guys don't realize. That's a hot goth babe blowing smoke. Yeah, 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 yeah. And that's my nickname. My nickname's Smoke. Oh no, that wasn't family friendly, was it? It was. Shh. Don't tell anyone. That joke's between me and you. No one. That one doesn't get out of here. All right. Never tell anybody that happened. Okay. Shh. That nobody said that. Nobody said that. All right. All right. Let's keep going. All right. That was a funny one, but inappropriate in all the ways. Okay. Well, I said I was going to get out of here at 5, but then also look at how close we are to the sub goal. Can we make it happen? Here, we'll do this. We have it in an open chat, but now I'm going to close it again. Let's get the last subs, guys. Let's get that thing to 85,500, and then I'll come back later tonight, all right? It's almost 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock's a good time to stop the show. We did 2.5 hours. We're gonna get 100,000 subs, dudes. Does that blow your mind? Does that blow your mind? It kind of blows my mind. You know, heck of a grind. It's gonna be a grind all the time, though, man. It never gets easier. There's these people I've had comments left where they're like, it's only gonna get easier, and you're like, man, not always. You have to love what you do, dude. I will tell you that. You better love what you do, man, more than you care about the money or anything else. I'm gonna tell you that, because you will eat it. If you think you can just stream something you don't love streaming, man, you are not gonna do that very long. Because streaming is a game of like, you better be ready to do it all the time. All right, I gotta mark that. Doom
Slayer. I am the master. The Doom Slayer.
What should we do next? Should we do Heaven one more time? Are you guys going to be okay with that? As I have a new song and I've only played it one time ever. Or are you guys going to be offended? You think that'll get us the subs? Otherwise, I'm not going to do it. That's the problem is you got this. All right. We're gonna wipe it, all right? We're gonna wipe it. We're gonna wipe it and move on. One more. Let's go. Sub it up, people. Thank you for the subs. All right, we need 30 more. You think we can do it in like 15 minutes? Let's get those last subs, and then I'll come back, all right? It's 5 o'clock right now. Stick with me, people. Let's make it happen. Let's get the minimum goal, okay? 85.5, okay? What's it going to be, dude? What's it going to be? What should we do? Smoke on the water? You want me to do heaven again? All right. I don't know if that's going to get us subs because everybody just wants me to do cyberpunk metal, which I do. But, like, you know, if you're willing to listen to a new arrangement of a song I just learned 5 seconds before the show, because that's the first song I started with, you know, I've literally was the only time I've ever played it. So I'd like to add it to the things, but, you know, some people that think they're too metal to listen to, like, a remade version of a cool song, like, I don't know, right? So that's the problem, right? Is people... All right, here we go. We're going to make it from scratch, okay? So this is a song, Heaven. Made from scratch, all right? So this is a famous techno song. I learned it 2 seconds before the show and arranged it on keyboard and guitar right before the show. So, I don't know, man, because if you look at the way people arrange these songs, you know, those that think this stuff's easy, I recommend, yeah, you know, if you don't know the notes on piano and guitar, you're going to have no clue how to do what I do, because that's the thing is you think, like, it's easy to just take something, like, you know, the songs like this one, which there's all these weird arrangements and all these different versions, and you got to, like, piece together something, and you're not going to have any chance to do what I do unless you know what you're doing. That's all I'm saying. All right, so we're going to do this. Hopefully the arrangement will go better than the first time. I have no idea. I hope you guys will stick around and watch, because this is a brand new one. And this is certainly my own arrangement of this. So, all right, this is a house song, so it starts with a house beat. We're going to end how we started with the song Heaven, all right? So, here we go. All right, everything's made from scratch. Watch me loop live, all right? Let's get those last 25 subs. That's the thing. If this isn't going to give me those, that's going to be really annoying, but we'll play it anyways. If this doesn't get us those last subs, then we're going to do something else also. So hopefully it does. So sub it up, all right? All right. lowest viewed episode in a billion years, but 20,000 views in 2.5 hours is still bigger than everybody in Iowa, so whatever. All right. Not that that's my only goal, but that's one of them. All right, here we go. Everything's made from scratch. All right, here we go. Starts with a kick. It's a house song. We're going to see how it goes, all right? All right, here we go. As I said, I arranged this like an hour before the show on both instruments. You got to feel it out. You got to make it happen. It's a brand new baby, and we're going to kick it in the face, all right? And if you don't like kicking babies, then you're probably doing it right, I guess. All right, here we go. Starts basic. I don't know whether that's too fast. It might be too fast, right? I didn't even look in the tempo. You don't understand how little I looked into arranging this, as I just doing it this tempo is probably too fast, but oh well. All right, here we go. Keep adding to this thing. Here we go. So it's a techno song, so here we go. Probably should do it a little slower, but I'm doing it at the same tempo I started at the show. But we'll keep going. All right, we got some of the basics. Here we go. It's brand new, okay. That's what I said. Practice it right before the show. This is how you know it's real. We don't fake things around here like all these other people. No backing tracks, all right? Right before the show is the first time I ever played this song, so get real right now. And it is probably too fast. You probably could slow it down. I'm gonna slow it down and see if this doesn't work better. This is all part of like brand new song. Here we go, slower. Is that too slow? Probably too slow then. We're gonna do it right here. Here we go. Maybe not. right, here we go.
Fighting hard to believe we're never know. Baby, you're all that I want when you're lying there in my arms. I'm fighting hard to believe we're never. Baby, you're all that I want when you're lying there in my arms. Somebody hard to believe we're in heaven. Somebody don't even leave. We're never. No, baby, you're all that I want. When you're lying there in my arms. Somebody don't even leave. We're never.
All right. I don't know. Like I said, this second time I played it, but at the end of the stream, right? So now it's not as fresh. It's getting there. There's something there. I just gotta, it's practice, right? You gotta practice stuff, or you don't just make stuff at the beginning of the show and then do it. But I do, because I don't care. Because that's the process, right? For those that think this is like this perfect thing, that's all I'm saying. Good luck. I recommend you try it. Because that's the thing, is people think this is all some easy thing, but I converted that over guitar, keyboard, from a bunch of crap on the internet that is like all so different. And
baby, you're all that I want. When you're lying there in my arms. Somebody don't even leave. We're never. Somebody don't even leave. We're never.
I mean, it's getting there. I could sit here and do this for another like 4 hours, only because the more I do it, the more I'm going to get good at it, right? And like, that's the thing, right? Is like when you have a new song, you're going to forget how to do it if you don't do it a million times. But the thing is, I did it right before the show, so.
Somebody don't even believe we're never.
We'll eventually get it, right? Beat it to death, beating it to death. Hey, we got the goal, the sub goal. I know. You guys are like, what? Oh, he only plays the Heaven song over and over again. No, we don't. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, what? It sounds like it's annoying, huh? Yeah, I get it. If you like it, though, it's brand freaking new. I literally learned it 2 seconds before the show and made the arrangement. And so if you're wondering why it's all clunky and why it's not fully arranged, it's because I really didn't do anything other than learn the 2 parts and then I went live. So tossing myself in a hot pan. And I really don't care because I'm here to make the pressure and show you guys, you guys want diamonds. Here you go. I'm doing it right in front of your face, all right? You don't know anybody doing that. Name a guy. You don't know any guy doing that. You don't know another guy doing that, all right? They're all just backing track people that don't start from scratch. So then people are like, man, you don't do the whole song. Yeah, well, I'd like to see you do any of this, all right? So that's the truth, right? All right. And again, this is the first, well, it's the second time. The beginning of the stream was the first time I ever played it. This is the second time, and I literally mean that. I started learning it about an hour before the show. And then trying to convert it and figure out, because you look at all these versions on the internet of like what they're doing with piano and what they're doing on guitar, and none of it's really all that, they're like, where's the middle on that? And then you got to, take the notes. You won't find my version anywhere, so that's the reality of like what happens with these is that you will look around and you'll go, why can't I find this? And you'll go, because you can't, because I made it, okay? So I think it's pretty good. We're getting there. It'll get there. It's not perfect. I will tell you, like what people don't realize too, is that melodies that sound simple and that are huge and very iconic, even things like Happy Birthday, Okay, when you think like, oh, happy birthday's easy and dumb. Yes, it is in a way, right? But the thing is, you screw up happy birthday and everyone knows, okay? And that's why it's the hardest, right? Because things like happy birthday are so simple and so easy that are harder than things that are fast a lot of times. Like a solid melody with like no room for errors, so much harder than just ripping a shredding solo, dude. Like anyone that knows anything will tell you that all day. Like you got something that's real basic. If you screw it up, like this melody is iconic, right? So like if you're not playing it right, like people know, and I'm not going to pretend like I was nailing it. So like it's harder because you're like, oh God, everybody knows they all know, you know? And it's so much more like bald. Okay, we did the thing. I'm marking it. Okay, I don't know where I started playing that. I got a super chat here. Do you guys think you guys want to? Man, the 5 o'clock time didn't happen. I figured there'd be nobody here. There's more people here now than during the day. What was going on with that? Can you guys tell me what was going on with that? Were you guys real busy? It's fine if everybody's busy. It's just like, kind of bums me out. Hey now, is this cell phone not connected to... Oh my God, you guys have been on mobile data the whole time? Huh. Well, TikTok, you guys probably wonder why it looked like crap. You've been on mobile data the whole time. Hey, there we got some super chats. Thanks, guys. Yeah, if you like that, again, like, you know, the one thing is that's kind of reminds me almost of like my version of the Titanic theme song, right? Like people get mad because, oh, you can't play a song that's like... You know, like they get mad when I play the Titanic theme song, even though I have a really good version. Heaven is almost on that line, but I love that song, right? And I'm going to try to make it more metal, right? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to take a song like Heaven, which actually comes from a song. I found out today that it comes from like an older song, like an 80s song. The song, DJ Sammy's version, is actually an older song. Heaven is an even older song than the techno song. I didn't know that. But I'm referencing the techno song. Here's the thing. In all reality, guys, I'm trying to make it more metal. So like I will evolve it and you know, cause it's a cool song. It's a great melody. So. Well, I think you got a pretty good one. Even the keyboard, like there's a bunch of ways you could play it, and I think I got a pretty good one with that, right? Like, so if you listen to the original, you can go look up what other people do, and I'll be honest, I think I found a medium somewhere within that. I just got to, get a better order and arrangement and then be able to play it on the talk box better. Okay, we got some super chats. Nathan Bell gave me 10. Thank you, Nathan Bell. Nathan Bell seems like you'd like that. Nathan Bell really likes my version of Titanic theme song. I love it too, man. And Nathan probably likes this one because, like, Nathan likes the melodies, right? Like, you take, like, a pretty, like, song sung by a chick, right? Like Celine Dion or this song, right? And then you make it metal, bro, because that's what we're trying to do. Like, and I know this one's, like, a little more electronic. I'm trying to do the original justice by doing it and also doing it different. I don't know. Where's Drago with a 5? What did Where's Drago say? Where's Drago with a 5 pounds? Says, great idea to begin and end with a new mix. It takes guts to try it out in front of a live audience. Keep going, man. You're going to get there to 100,000. Yeah. Today was kind of frustrating for me, so. Oh, well. We got the number. the minimum. But man, it wasn't as quick as I thought. All right, we're 3 hours in. I think that's a perfect time to stop. I will come back later. We'll probably play this again. It's like a lot of things. I got to practice it. And practicing it live, I know it's kind of annoying. But it's also kind of the part of the magic. It's what we're doing here. So those that don't realize, like, you know, I'm not in here to do a perfectly polished concert. This is a workshop space of creative crap. If you've ever been here before, you'll notice that, right? Where I improvise and make stuff up and make a big mess. And then you get to watch it come about, you know, and that's all part of the fun, you know? But we don't use backing tracks, so, you know, if we did that, this would be a lot easier, right? I would have just pushed play on the DJ Sammy song, and then I would have played guitar over it, and you guys would have, wow, I like that song. And I'd be like, yeah, dude, you know what I did? I did nothing. That's what it would have been. Instead, you can watch me fumble around. And even that arrangement is not exactly what the original does with that. And I'd have to look again at like what they're doing. And I might not even though. I like that, right? And I like that it's not the same. Because I don't want to play it the way that everybody plays it all the time, right? I stay true. You know what is going on, right? You know what I'm doing, right? Everybody knows, right? You know, so that's all that really matters. And then we try to we'll take it from there and try to make it more metal and keep it cool. Anybody else have anything else to add before I leave? I think we're still in subs only mode, so 3 hours. Yeah, tell your mom you love her, man. You never know what could happen to your mom. My mom died. It's almost been 6 months. Noah Simmons says Sparky is so real. Yeah, I'm the most real. Yeah. Like, and if it sucks, I don't care in some ways because I'm not trying to be this perfect thing. It's just not trying to be real. What's my favorite fret? I shred all of them, none of them. What person does that? Favorite fret? Would you just start playing guitar 5 seconds ago? That's like a newbie question. All right, I can play Thunderstruck, but I'm not going to. Yeah, tell your mom you love her. All right, thanks, Noah. Thanks, Thinking Time. Jaron Spencer, Echo Tekka, Sam B. Thanks, everybody. Joanne Bird, Sarah Wood. Cause, thank you. Thank you to the super chatters. Nathan Bell, where's Drago? WRTB, M Star, thank you M Star, that was really great. Cause, thank you Cause. Thank you Mr. D's Music, thank you Kev. Frank, thank you Frankie Valdez and Unsaid Flounder. I appreciate those that super chat the show. You know, if you guys could try to jump in at the beginning of shows and do that to help fuel the algorithm, I'd appreciate it because we're trying to get to 90. Realistically, we're just trying to get to 100,000, right? 90 is just, we're doing, you know, goals at a pace. Because if you just say 100,000, well, that's going to get old. But once we get to 90, we are just going to be going for 100. So we are kind of just trying to get to 100,000 by the end of August. That's what the goal is. We're not even in August, but yeah, Howard Moody, trying to get the algorithm going. This was a bad episode for me. Worst episode in a very long time. That's unfortunate because I changed the thumbnails to 90,000 sub rally and then we just eat it. So I don't know what to do about that. I don't know why YouTube would do that to me. But, oh well. We're going to go for 90 and then in August we're going for 100 and that's the goal. So thanks, Howard. I'm trying to do it, man. It gets tough. I think it's only, like, you'd think it'd get easier, but I feel like there's a lot of people copying my formulas, man, like in my time frames and stuff. And it's like, You know what? Like, I invented all my own crap, dude. You need to invent, you know, the time frame thing is just my own thing. It seems crazy that, you know, some of the stuff. But I don't know. All right, guys. Have a good one. I'll be back later tonight. I'm just going to keep grinding. Yeah, Bryan Adams. There you go. Hall of Bards. Bryan Adams did Heaven First. There you go. Yep. And I had no idea about that until today when I started looking into the song. You know, I was like, because I was finding all these versions of Heaven. And I was like, that doesn't sound anything like the song. And then it turns out there's Bryan Adams. There's like a bunch of other remixes. The DJ Sammy one, for me, is the most iconic. But there's like all these other versions. And I'm like, man, I didn't know. And I didn't even really listen to the original more than 2 seconds because I was just busy. You know, like I said, I learned it 5 seconds before the stream. I was just like trying to find the one. I'm like, here, just find the information on the one that I want to learn. And I'm glad I did that. You know, everybody requests all these songs, but like what you people don't get is like making an arrangement of a song I don't care about doesn't matter, right? I like that song. That's one of my, like, I love that song. You know, although it's kind of, you know, just like a super pop 90s song. Like, I like that song. I've always wanted to remake that. So I'm glad we're doing it. I just got to make it, you know, more metal or something. It was okay. I'll get it figured out more and more, but thanks, Howard Moody. Howard says nobody can copy you, man. They can try, but they'll fail. Thank you. I love you for that. Thank you, Howard. You're the best. Go sub to Howard Moody, guys. He rules. No, and your thing's unique too, dude. I'm not sitting there saying, like, I would never say that about you, because what I love is that you're in your own bubble, dude. You're way unique. I'm talking about, I've seen people, I'm building this formula, and I see other guitar player guys that are just, like, trying to step in, like, do exactly what this guy's doing. Which, yeah, I am winning, so I get it. You're just going to have copycats. But, man, it's annoying because, like, you know, until they fail, it just fills up the space. You know what I mean? So you got to like wait for all these people to shed off the back, you know, because like it just fills up the, you know, the algorithm with all this crap, and you know, it gets in the way. So hopefully, you know, they'll give up, and then I will just, you know, be there still. So. But that's what it takes, is a lot of these people are going to try to be like me, and then you know, we got to watch them fail, and then they'll give up. Because unfortunately, I'm over 500 streams in, so you think you're just going to, a lot of people can't do more than 10 before they like give up. And that's what it comes down to, is a lot of people are lazy, especially musicians. A lot of lazy musicians, because I think it's pretty embarrassing, honestly. If we're going to do Thunderstruck, it'll be later, dude. I'm not going to do it right now. We'll come back. All right, I got to go. All right, 3 hours. That was good. We got the fog machine in. We almost should make bets on how. Do you think this fog machine, that this is the first episode with the new fog machine, is the fog machine going to make it before 100,000 subs? Or is it going to fail before the 100,000 subs? That's my new thing. We got 1,400 votes. I said Happy Tuesday. The poll said Happy Tuesday. Will we end this weekend with 90,000 subs? With 1,400 votes, 62% are saying yes. Well, I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you ask me right now, the past couple episodes don't have me confident with that. And the problem is, I think a lot of people who are following me and are subscribed just think it's just going to happen easily without them. And that's the problem, is I think everybody just thinks it's just going to happen. And that's the thing, is it takes everybody participating. And when they don't, like today, we don't even come close, okay? So that's the problem. Getting a phone call from Altoona. That's a local phone number. That might actually be a real number, but then again, they're always scamming. But it's 5:30, so it can't really be a real business. I don't know. You ever get phone calls from things that are claiming to be valid numbers and they're not? Because that's what that looked like. Whatever. I'm going to go. Love you guys. Thank you for the support. All right. I'll drop this thing. We got a fog machine, so we'll do the epic outro.
Baby, you're all that I want. when you're lying there in my arms. Somebody you don't even believe we're never.
I love you all! Somebody you don't even believe we're